One of the newer additions to the options for adding a block to an As You Learn course is the sharing cart. And the purpose of this is to make it easier to move one or a couple of items, activities, or resources from one course to another. If you have an entire course that you want to move, import or even backup and restore is a better option for this. But if you just have a resource or an activity that you want to move from one course to another, sharing cart can kind of avoid all those steps with import. So what I want to do is take you through the steps of adding the sharing cart and showing you kind of how to move stuff around within that. It's important to note that I have already gone out to another course and put a sharing cart in that course. So in order for this to work, this transfer of content from one course to another, a sharing cart block has to exist in both. I'm going to go ahead and turn editing on in this course. I'm going to come over here to the side and I'm going to add a block. Scroll all the way down to the bottom, select sharing cart, and what you'll notice is I have a sharing cart that's now popped into to the course. This only appears when I have editing turned on. So the sharing cart is only for the teacher, and this is a look at some of the content I've already put into the sharing cart. So what I want to do now is if I have something in the sharing cart that I want to move into this course, if you hover over these little icons, it'll show you what their purpose is. But the one that I'm looking for is the copy to course option, and I want to copy the how do I add an HTML block resource. So I'm going to click copy to course. It gives me an option of where or which section I want to put this in. I'm going to put this in this one here. Click on that. Wait a second, and now here in the bottom here I have how do I add an HTML block page. Now that you have a sharing cart in this course, you might notice also that when you click on your resources or activities, you'll have this additional option for copy to sharing cart. So if I had something in this area that I wanted to move, I could click on edit, select copy to sharing cart. It'll ask me if I'm sure, and I'll have the blocks here. So again, I think this can be a pretty useful way of moving one or a couple of resources between courses without having to go through the process of the import.